BBC introducing Unsigned, Undiscovered, and Under the Radar Music.
Introducing
Unsigned, Undiscovered, and Under the Radar Music.
BBC Introducing.
We'd been together 3 years as music friends first and foremost, with different avenues of music, different. Brownie's his guitars, Tommy's, a renowned producer. He's a beats boy, he's drum and bass, and he's in a big movement there. And we just got together through various walks of life, if you like. Did some recording, and then we thought we had a good sound, so we're taking it to some live gigs, and from there it just progresses, and we're into it. It's a good way to spend time.
So if you're all into different
streets,
if you're all into different things, how do you find different genres of music? How do you find that comes together as a band?
we argue a lot.
Yeah. It's some late nights.
We have version 10 of every song that we make. No, seriously, we do argue a lot. We have, not in a bad way, but in a positive way, to make it better.
Yeah, I think the basis of it, the platform, the platform we come from, we are all of a similar background in terms of what we're into. You know, we all like our traditional, proper guitar music, and we love our beats and we love our electronica as well. And obviously, there's massive amounts of variation in those genres, but we get there in the end. Like I say,
yeah. The good
10.
thing is, you see, we've got everyone. We have a basis, don't we? Which is we're into a lot of the same stuff, but the difference is ultimately it's a good thing, because we might, like I say, we spend a lot of time writing songs and recording them. We'll try different ideas through people's different ideas, but ultimately the end result is something that we all like, you know. And it's if everyone was into exactly the same things, you'd be churning out the same sounding songs all the time. So it's a good thing.
I think at first it was maybe more Michael bringing the songs to the table. That was how the band was formed, really. I think Michael's the bass player who doesn't like to speak on radio. If anybody out there is wondering where he is.
He's in the disabled toilet now.
But yeah, he brought a lot of the songs to the table initially, and he had his own sound and what he wanted to do. But I think over the last 3 years we really have grown where everybody's bringing something to the table. I mean, Brandy was one of Brown's riffs that came to the table. So 200 was the bass line. Endgame was something that I put together. 3 or 4 of the newer tracks now, Sam's writing a lot of stuff. So I think it's good, because now we are genuinely a collective rather than just a load of people following one person's sort of idea, which a lot of bands tend to be. But we are genuine collective now, so I think we're getting to our best songwriting.
And people forget it's not easy being in a band, is it? It's not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest thing to do, though. It's not when you get to the point where you've done 3 or 4 years, you know, and it's, you know, rehearsals, and you're trying to keep it, you know, constant and keep the levels up, you know, what you're striving for. I mean, ultimately, we want to get our music to as many people as possible, you know. And sometimes, you know, you've got mortgages and kids and holidays and family things and barbecues and all these things, you know. There's a lot of sacrifice, isn't there?
I find barbecues very important.
It's the bar mitzvahs that get me. The bar mitzvahs are a nightmare.
Barbecues are one of the biggest sacrifices I have to make every summer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We're rehearsing Sunday.
Sorry, can't do the barbecue.
It takes a strain on everything, financially, time, relationships, you know.
BBC introducing.